MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. And for these two teams, sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Wei-Yin Chen gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Prado's throw to first gets him one away.
Batting second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So digging in now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career.
To the plate, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
John Lester is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out. But he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and nice soft hands.
Stepping in, Martin Prado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Martin Prado. Fans, don't forget that our homestand continues right here tomorrow night with another contest versus these Chicago Cubs. Good seats are still available, but don't delay. Stop by any ticket window here at the ballpark on your way home, or visit us online at marlins.com.
first offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sinker changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 1-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. That's going to be a base hit as well as it's through into left. And now the first two men are on as they look to get that early run back.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
No balls and a strike to count. Prado at second. Rojas on at first with nobody out. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. None out. Runners at first and second. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
So striding in, Derek Dietrich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside. And that one just missed outside. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. in there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Career numbers against Chen. He's hitting at a .349 clip. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Right to Prado. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Shooting at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, number 45. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 45.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Lined hard and deep down the left field line, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, Right fielder, number 44.
Digging in, number 44, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that's taken for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 44 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Wei-Yin Chen, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Lester sets. Here's the 0-2. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll step on the bag himself. And